Всем привет, дорогие друзья! На связи Александр. И мы продолжаем выполнение упражнений по параграфу 188. Итак, приказал сыну открыть дверь. Приказал открыть дверь. He ordered his son to open the door. He ordered the door to be opened. То есть приказал двери быть открытой. He ordered them to bring their words to institution. He ordered them to bring their bills to the institution. Record books. He ordered them to bring the records book to the institute. He ordered the records books to be brought to the institute. The director ordered the secretary to send the letter at once. Ordered the secretary to send off the letter immediately. The director ordered the letter to be sent off immediately. Sent off immediately. Now let's see what we have here. Everywhere here we have objective with infinitive, additional clause with another sentence. Well, he is a very experienced teacher. We expect that the contract will be completed in the near future. Okay. Captain ordered the sailors to wash the deck. The director ordered the deck to be washed immediately. Deck to be washed. Sailors to wash the deck. He ordered the secretary to check the documents thoroughly. He ordered the secretary to check documents carefully. He ordered the documents to be checked carefully. And everything like this. He ordered his agent to sell off the goods immediately. He ordered his agent to sell the goods immediately. He ordered the goods to be sold immediately. Captain allowed us to load the goods. Captain allowed the goods to be loaded. Allowed us to load the goods. Load the goods to be loaded. Yeah. He allowed them to place their goods at the warehouse. He allowed the goods to be placed to the warehouse. We loaded and allowed to place the goods in the warehouse. He allowed the goods to be placed in the warehouse. He asked the agent to send out the goods immediately. He asked the goods to be sent off immediately. Send off the goods to be sent off immediately. The buyers asked the seller to decrease the price. The buyers asked the price to be decreased. The sellers to reduce the price. As the price, the buyers asked for the price to be reduced. The representative of the firm asked the director to send the documents by email. The firm's representative asked the documents to be sent by email. Asked the manager or the director to send the document by email. Representative of the firm asked for the documents to be sent by email. We asked for being informed of the cargo arrival. We asked to be informed of the arrival of the cargo. We asked for being shown the goods examples. He asked to be shown samples of the goods. He asked to be asked for a cup of coffee. He asked to be brought a cup of coffee. Brought. Also, we have exercises for the next part. So, tell me what you would like me to do. Что ты хотел, чтобы я сделал? Seeing her enter the room, he rose and greeted her. Видя, что она вошла в комнату, встал и приветствовал ее. Чтобы поприветствовать. Hearing the bell ring, he went to see who was at the door. Слыша колокольчик, он пошел посмотреть, кто был у двери. Кто пришел. We knew him to be brave. Знали, что он храбрый, смелый. He asked for a letter to be sent to his son. Просил послать письмо сыну. Now let's translate it into English using objective and infinitive. I'd like you to tell me this rule once more. Should like you to explain this rule to me once more. What would you like me to do for you? What do you want me to do for you? Have you ever heard how he sings? Have you ever heard him sing? I've heard that he has came to St. Petersburg. He has come. I have heard that he has come to St. Petersburg. They hadn't seen me enter in the house. They didn't see me come into the house. Nobody expected them to leave so soon. Nobody expected them to leave so soon. I know him to be a very honest person. I know him to be an honest man. I saw the car turn at the corner and disappeared. Saw the car turn around the corner and disappear. I consider him to be responsible for this. Consider himself to be responsible for it. I consider myself to be responsible for it. I saw the letter, but the letter was not signed. So the letter was not signed. I saw that the letter was not signed. Does he want you to help him? Does he want us to help? Does he want us to help him? Did you hear him to speak yesterday? Did you hear him speak yesterday? I saw her come to the desk and take the letter that was laying there. I saw her go up to the writing table and take a letter lying there. Hearing that his son was crying, he went up and into a neighboring room. Hearing his son cry, he got up and went into the next room. I suppose him to be experienced teacher. I believe him to be an experienced teacher. I consider him to be best engineer in our plants. Consider him to be best engineer at our factory. He doesn't want his daughter to go to London. Doesn't want his daughter to go to London. I'd like him to be invited to the party. I should like him to be invited to the party. Should like him to be invited to the party. So is the best engineer in our plant. There's no one. I'd like him to be invited to the party. Like him to be invited to the party. Next, he told me that he saw her leave the house. He told me that he had seen her leave the house. I think that this evening you will hear her sing. I think that tonight you'll hear her sing. She felt her voice to tremble. She felt her voice to tremble. She felt her voice tremble. I didn't expect me to be sent to St. Petersburg. Didn't expect to be sent to St. Petersburg. Didn't expect to be sent to St. Petersburg. To be sent to St. Petersburg. Sent to St. Petersburg. Sent to St. Petersburg. Don't like to be. I don't like to be reminded several times of the same thing. Several times of the same thing. My son asked to be taken to the circus. Asked to be taken to the circus. I heard the teacher told him it several times in our lessons. I heard the teacher say it to him many times at our lessons. I heard his name to be mentioned by the director. I heard his name mentioned by the director. We were standing at the gates, waiting for the car to arrive. We stood at the gate waiting for the car to arrive. The teacher likes the student to write the grammatical rules to a special copybook, a special exercise book. The teacher likes the students to put down grammar rules in a special exercise book. We expect the goods to be delivered in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks. He allowed the goods. He allowed the goods to be sent by air. He allowed the goods to be sent by plane. He allowed the goods to be sent by plane. Allow the goods to be sent by plane. Allow the goods to be sent by plane. So that's it. Now we can look at nominative with infinitive. Дальше. То есть сложно подчиненное предложение с главным предложением, выраженным безличным оборотом, типа it is said, it is reported, it seems, it is likely, можно заменить простым предложением. It is said that they know Chinese very well. Можно заменить на they are said to know Chinese very well. То есть это говорится, что они знают китайский очень хорошо. Можно сказать, о них говорится, что они знают. О них говорится знать. Как-то так. Также при замене такого предложения простым местоимение it опускается, подлежащее придаточного they становится вместо it предсказуемым главного предложения, и оно будет согласоваться с этим новым подлежащим в лице и числе. Союз that тоже опускается, а сказуемое придаточное предложение принимает форму инфинитива to know. Также they said to know Chinese very well. Подлежащим является не одно местоимение they, а сочетание местоимения с инфинитивом to know. То есть подлежащее they to know представляет собой именительный падеж с инфинитивом. Imitative with infinitive. Также инфинитив в этом обороте может употребляться в различных формах. Он может выражать действие одновременно с действием глагола в личной форме. He is said to live in London. He was said to know several Oriental languages. Также в форме continuous выражает длительное действие. He is said to be writing a new play. Одновременно с действием глагола в личной форме. The weather seems to be boiling. В форме perfect предшествует глаголу в личной форме. He is said to have lived in London. He is said to have been appointed director for big plant. The steamer was known to have left port on the 15th of May. В форме perfect continuous выражает длительное действие, совершавшееся в течение отрезка времени, предшествовавшего глаголу в личной форме. The goods are reported to have been awaiting shipment for several days. То есть ожидают отгрузки в несколько дней. He was said to have been traveling about the country a good deal. Так, случай употребления оборота рассмотрим на следующем занятии. Так что всем спасибо за просмотр, всем желаю удачи и до нового занятия. See you. Bye-bye.